really scrambling now to get that feel back.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. LeBron James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Smart in at the small forward position. And for Golden State, they've got Moody, DeAnthony Melton out there with Podziemski. And it's Green, and it's Santos in at the power forward. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Doncic finds Smart, bangs home the trifecta. Smart's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Los Angeles. Pass to Moody. Here's Santos. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green with a screen on Reed. That one goes in. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
Now Podziemski, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's Doncic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And also, he was very disruptive defensively. 4 steals on the night.
And the Warriors with possession here after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Pass to Green. Now, here's Melton. Here's Podziemski. From outside, off the mark.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. And here is Ayton. Outside for Smart. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smart's got 6.
Well, the defense completely collapsed on Ayton in the paint, so that's a high IQ play to kick it outside.
Green with a screen on Doncic.
I see you.
Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Doncic. Clock at 6. Pass to Santos. Here's Melton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Here's Podziemski. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Melton passes to Moody. No good with the triple. Lakers leading by 4. Reeves outside. Smart finds Doncic. No good on the 3. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Melton. Green with a screen on Reeves. And again, no good by Golden State. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And the defense has to be more mindful of Reeves, especially when he's roaming around there in the corner.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. In third, the Lakers.
And over the last 10 games, they have done a great job at getting the shots they want and shooting a high percentage.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Melton. Back to Podziemski. Now Moody. Now here's Melton. Green with a screen for Melton. Back to Podziemski. It's over Doncic. A shot by Podziemski, no good.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, that's a nice lob to Ayton, but really give credit to the big guy. He elevated at exactly the right time to throw it down.
Now, here's Melton. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Santos, the pass to Melton. Green with a screen on LeBron. And the Warriors miss again.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Pass to Doncic. Offensive rebound. He goes up again. Here's Ayton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury.
Melton passes to Green. Here's Melton. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it just kills your momentum. You earn the trip to the line, but at the same time, when you miss, you give your opponent life.
Here's Reeves. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
Here's Podziemski. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Outside, Smart. Bounce pass from Reeves. James. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Melton. Trains the three-pointer. Melton's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And the Lakers with possession here after the Warriors pick up 3. Now here's James. He's tightly guarded. And yes, it's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Green kicks to Melton. Some nice passing by Golden State. Podziemski with it. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Rockets. Lets it go from 11. Reeves with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Ayton. Outside, Smart. And the three ball is good. Smart's got 9. Warriors trail by 13. Now Melton. Green with a screen for Melton. Here's Santos. Back to Melton. This one for 3. And it's Luka with the rebound.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And the shot goes down. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Santos. Following the basket by LeBron James. Moody finds Green. They set the pick. Here's Podziemski. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. He has 7.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Doncic outside. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Podziemski. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Now here's Ayton. He's got 7. LeBron outside. Outside for Smart. Off target with his 3. Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Moody. Here's Podziemski. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for L.A. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's checked in for DeAndre. Hachimura comes in for James. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And it's Luke Kennard in for Austin Reeves. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 10-point game. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Down low, low block shot on the way, and it's good off the glass.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Lakers leading by 8. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Santos. There's the pick. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Doncic finds Kennard. Doncic left side. Trains it from 17 feet out. Doncic has got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Spencer. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%,
Taking 2 shots.
you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
And here is Doncic. 6 points for him. From deep three-point land. No good on the shot. Marcus Smart, he's feeling it tonight and has been a driving force for Los Angeles. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
They've got Porzingis. Also, Gary Payton II out there. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now, here's James. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Kicks it out to James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors trail by 5. And a late second-round pick, but Tim Quinton Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting it from the three-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
The Lakers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Outside, Payton. Pass to Spencer. Outside, Porzingis. It's stolen by Hachimura. Right block shot. And it's Reeves getting it to go. Reeves has got 5.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here's Porzingis. He's covered by Hachimura. And there's the foul. It's on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Pass to Post. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
The defense unable to fight through that screen, and it results in an open look.
So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah,
Mind the
what a
lanes.
great night.
Mind the
And
lanes.
I think, Kevin, there's a
One
few
shot.
things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. And it's Laravia missing. Warriors trail by 4. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Well, we've seen Reeves evolve as a playmaker over time. He's so good at taking what he sees in that pick and roll.
Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Richard. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Reeves outside. Here's Hayes. He's guarded by Williams. Just his first attempt, and he connects with the jumper. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Rockets.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Now here's Porzingis, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, Kennard. His last outing, he had 8 points. Hachimura, the pass to Laravia. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Spencer. Porzingis with a screen on Reed. Spencer, it's good from long range. Spencer's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
Both teams changing it up here. Now let's take this chance now to look at the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Here are the league's leading scorers. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here is Hachimura. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one falls for Hachimura. And he makes both free throws. And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 7. Pass to Moody. There's a screen. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Nice shot by Smart.
Man, I could watch threes from the corner all day. Smart seems to have a feel from there.
Now Moody. Green with a screen on Smart. Here's Moody. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Hachimura finds Reeves. Outside for Smart. Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
Now Moody following Hachimura's three-point attempt. Pass to Melton. Right side Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. Over Hayes. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Kristaps Porzingis. Lakers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Reeves outside. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Green kicks to Porzingis. Up top Moody. Reeves against Melton. Here's Green. Just 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Green's got his second basket of the game. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Hayes. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And that is his third foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Austin Reeves. Here's Hachimura. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Pass to Porzingis. Over Ayton. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Right side Smart. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Melton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Podziemski with it. He's got 9. Porzingis passes to Melton. Offline with his 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Porzingis against Ayton. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Porzingis.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Here's Smart. That 3 off the mark. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Podziemski finds Moody. And here's Melton. And stolen by Ayton. James in the high post. Here's Ayton. Shoots over Melton. Ayton with a nice move. Ayton's got 9.
A strong finish that time by Ayton. He took the bump and still converted.
Now, here's Moody. No good from outside.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning or defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Shot by Podziemski, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Doncic, no good. Warriors trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To Porzingis. 1:56 left in the first half of the game. Clock at 4. Porzingis with a screen on Hachimura. Such a wide open look. Moody's got his second basket of the night.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Doncic kicks to Ayton. Now Smart. He's guarded by Melton. From deep, James. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors shooting 43% from the field. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Santos. Right side, Porzingis. Out to the right wing. Here's Podziemski. And another basket for Golden State.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Podziemski. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Smart. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Melton. In the corner, Moody with it. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Porzingis. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Doncic finds 8. Now here's James. Jacks up a 3. And LeBron nails the 3.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
Pass to Porzingis. And the layup's good off the glass. Porzingis has got 11 points. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Los Angeles on top, up by 4. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. We've been in the half-court or in transition, and we've been organized. We've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fine.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
Well, they've been the more physical team, and we've seen that on the glass as well as all the other areas, guys.
Yeah, this team is built to rebound. We thought that might be an advantage coming in. And now, how about a peek at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs come into focus?
You take a look at the Lakers. They haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture that magic? I think it starts with raising the intensity level. Become more aggressive, night after night, fight after fight. Aggressive is right.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Marcus Smart has been really making it happen.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Warriors trail by 4. So the Lakers 5 right now. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Ayton is out there with LeBron James, and it's Smart in at the 3 spot. Melton's shot is good.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Outside, Smart. Pass to James. And they double up James. Ayton, the pass to Reeves. 4 on the shot clock. LeBron with a screen on Melton. And it's Austin Reeves with the 3. He's got 10.
Throughout a game, Reeves will find every which way to score.
Now, Green. Back to Melton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Reeves. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around.
Here's Podziemski. It counts, and the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
The Warriors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Warriors, Podziemski, shooting 1.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. Here's Doncic. The Warriors making the shot. Reeves the pass to Ayton. And here is Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Santos. On the wing, Melton. He's defended by Reed. Santos, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
From deep. Here's Ayton. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And the Warriors making a change here. Porzingis has checked in.
Well, and clearly DeAndre Ayton has an advantage with his size, but it's also his touch and his finesse that make a huge difference.
Here's Podziemski. 14 points for him. Porzingis high post. Pass to Melton. Back to Porzingis. Golden State moving it around. Puts up a deep 3. Melton, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Ayton kicks to Doncic. Now Reed. He's got 10. Picked him clean. Ayton against Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against Chet Holmgren and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against Chicago, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
2 on the clock. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Moody. He has 6. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Kristaps Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Here's Doncic. He's got 14. Smart finds James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Outside, Porzingis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on 8.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back over to you, Kevin.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Reeves after the Warriors pick up 3. Back to James. Launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State. And here is Moody. He has 6. Pass to Melton. Now Podziemski for the lead. And another 3 for Golden State.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Outside, James. Doncic outside. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Warriors making a change here. Spencer's checked in. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. James up top. He's got 9. Oh, Ayton in position. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Spencer. Golden State moving it around. Fader on the way. And another basket for Golden State.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
And here is Los Angeles now. 7-point differential. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. They get it back. They need this one. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 7 points.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Here's Spencer. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Porzingis. Pass to Spencer. 5 on the clock. And the Warriors, another 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Lakers trail by 7. James looking around. Outside for Smart. Here's Hachimura. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Here's Spencer. 6 points for him. Porzingis inside. He's covered by 8. Porzingis against Ayton. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Warriors. Outside, Smart. Back to Doncic. Hachimura the pass to Doncic. Now here's LeBron to the left side wing. Doncic outside from outside the arc. And Santos pulls it down. Santos has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smart against Melton. Out to the right wing. Here's Spencer. Over Doncic. Spencer's shot is off. Doncic outside. Pass to James. Hachimura with it. He's got 9. And here's Doncic from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Santos has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Moody's shot is off. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What a night for Ayton. He's played with confidence the entire night, and he has racked up the numbers to back it up.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Porzingis against Ayton. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. 4th, LeBron James.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jake LaRavia comes in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Kennard in for Marcus Smart. Now Reeves. He's got 10. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
There's 1:38 left in the third. Here's Spencer. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Spencer's got 8 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Ayton. He's got 14, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Here's Horford over Hayes. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hachimura finds Ayton. Yep, it counts. Ayton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Here's Spencer. He's defended by Reed. Here's Podziemski. His three-pointer's off the mark.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Here's Hachimura. A special move before the shot. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
Here's Podziemski. Here's Horford. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Golden State Warriors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Brenton Post is out there with Horford. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Spencer in at the 2. That's the Warriors' 5. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That will be foul number 5 on him. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Spencer. Pass to Podziemski. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
Lakers trail by 7. Kennard, the pass to Reeves. Back to Kennard. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Whether it's with his passing or scoring, Reeves is a flat-out playmaker.
Here's Podziemski. Chalk up 2 there. And the Warriors lead by 6.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Now, here's Kennard. Over to the left wing. Hayes finds Reeves. Now, Kleba, just 5 on the clock. And it's off from 3-point range. Richard, he's defended by LaRavia. Post with it. Pass to Spencer. Charity stripe shot. He gets it in there. Spencer's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Here's Reeves. Kennard for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Kennard's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Lakers.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Spencer. Kennard covering. Horford no luck. Lakers trail by 5. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. LaRavia passes to Reeves. Shoots over Podziemski. Again, the Lakers.
Ooh, Reeves can be nasty using his handle there to get the better of the defense.
Pass to post. Here's Spencer. Kennard covering. A nice shot by Spencer.
He's found his rhythm here in the second half. Let's see if they keep calling his number.
Inside. And Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Draymond Green's checked in for the Warriors. And the Lakers also making a change. Doncic is checked in for Austin Reeves.
What's up?
Hayes, no good on the free throw. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Spencer. Green deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Here's Podziemski. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. LA's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter to tie it up. And that one's good. LaRavia's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to post. And here is Green. Here's Spencer. Back to Green. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Lakers foul call. Luka Doncic. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Podziemski.
First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. That one misses.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
Stolen. Majemski on the wing. Pass to Santos. Majemski with it. Laravia's there. Now here's Moody. Guarded by Smart. 6 to shoot. Here's Melton. And the Warriors miss again.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Outside, Smart. Shoots the three. Knocked away. Doncic. Misses the baby hook.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Pajemski. Elton with a screen on Doncic. Here's Pajemski. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 3. Smart dishes to Doncic. Shoots over Pajemski. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Hayes.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
Now, here's Moody. Pajemski's shot is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Doncic going to work.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Green with a screen on Doncic. Pajemski with it, out guarded by Smart. Pass to Melton. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Doncic feeling it out. Over in the corner, Laravia. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Smart against Green. Pass to Melton. Back to Green. Here's Santos. Nobody near Melton. And the Warriors, another 3.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Back to Doncic. Laravia finds Doncic. Off target from 3-point range.
You have to defend the 3-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Pajemski with it, working on Hayes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Here's Doncic. On the wing, Reeves. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Doncic. Oh, but Doncic with a confident three ball.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Moody. Now Pajemski. Green with a screen on Doncic. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Doncic with a screen for Reeves. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Santos. To the paint, here's Green. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Green's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, when Green is looking to score, this is exactly the area he's most comfortable, right at the rim.
Here's LeBron. LeBron going to work inside.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball, and that's why.
Pajemski, the bounce pass. Moody finds Melton. Green with a screen on Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
First team foul.
Lakers trail by 5. LeBron outside. They swipe it. Oh, contorting his body for the double clutch layup.
Waiting until the last second to release that. What a move.
Doncic fires. Trained from outside.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Now, here's Moody. Missed on the 3. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Lakers. Doncic outside. Now Smart. The 3 doesn't go.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Here's Pajemski. Guarded by Doncic. Green with a screen on Doncic. Oh, what a finish.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
It's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
The Lakers with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. It's stolen by Green. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. And it's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personnel. He comes up with the goods on that one.
free throw good from Doncic.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. He takes it in.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Outside. Smart outside. No good from three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
So they foul intentionally.
Austin Reeves. Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. Anthony Melton, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
Now Doncic. Stolen. And here's Melton. Here's Santos. Strong move off the glass. He drills the three. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and